fellow Toastmasters, during this exciting educational journey with all of us, do you remember the times that you felt great? You prepared very well for your speech. You delivered it in the most amazing way. Your evaluator gave you the best feedback. You received lots of comments from the audience, and congratulations, and you took photos with your certificate, your ribbons, and your award. Remember those moments? Congratulations. However, do you remember those few instances where things were not that great? Not enough time to prepare for your speech. Not the exact delivery that you expected. Your evaluator could tell you more, and there was no certificate, no ribbons, and not an award. Oops. It's fine. Did you feel like a toasted Toastmaster at those times? Yeah. Dear guests, are you excited to be with us tonight? Do you like our meeting tonight? Are you a bit anxious or scared that we may ask you to stand up and talk, or even come here and present? Do you feel a bit toasted as well? Let's all go back in our education years. There were times that we felt great, but there were times that we felt toasted or even burned. What did we do? What could we do? What should we do? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and our guests, let's go back. Let's all go back a few years and picture this scenario. A small girl, 11 years old, finishing her Greek primary school. Excited, thrilled, happy, proud. She was a straight-A student, participating in extracurricular activities, school plays, choir, orchestra, sports events. The whole class bonded, and they were playing during recess and at birthday parties. But perhaps the most important reason was that the first flirting began with secret meetings behind the school canteen.
Okay.
This girl knew that all her classmates would be going to a Greek secondary school, whereas she would be going to an English-speaking secondary school. She was a bit sad, she got a bit anxious what the new environment was going to be like, but she was excited that this new chapter of her life was going to be. Little did she know how toasted or burned she would be. Her English was not very good. She tried to communicate with her classmates and join conversations, but it wasn't that easy. Her English teacher, in her essays, would mark a big red X because they were not good enough. She was sent in the primary school library to borrow a book, those with the little cartoons, whereas all of her classmates were in the secondary school library borrowing books. Can you imagine the shame this girl was feeling? From up there to down here. Primary school, secondary school. And on top of all that, the school director told her, Julia, English is your second language. And the A's and B's you're receiving in primary school will now be your C's and D's in this environment. What did he mean, C's and D's? I was a straight A student. I'm going to settle for a C or a D? No way. Every day, every single day, at lunchtime, I would sit down and cry. I don't want to go back to that school again. I hate it. I'm lonely and I'm miserable. Every afternoon, I would spend it with my friends. These are the dictionaries that I used during that first year to try and understand the classes, the subjects I was taught. English, literature, biology, chemistry, history, geography, even maths that I loved would take me ages to learn. My parents told me, Julia, do you want to go to the Greek secondary school? Do you want to quit? And actually I was thinking, should I quit or should I stay? Should I try or should I give up? And I decided to give it a try. I was going to try, and if I wasn't going to succeed, I would just go to the Greek secondary school. But I had to think of a strategy, because using these friends, I just couldn't get through. And my strategy was memorization. I was spending all my afternoon anyway, so if I memorized my teacher's notes, which were bound to be correct, I was going to pass my exams, right? And so I did. I started memorizing every single note, all the classes, English, literature, geography, history, biology, even math. And the midterm exams came, and the results were announced, and guess what?
Straight A's.
Mostly B's and a few A's. These grades boosted my confidence and my courage to continue. And over time, my memorization was diminishing, my understanding was increasing, and my grades were improving. And in fact, at the end of the 5th grade, I received an award of excellence in the academic year, and because of my GC O-level results. And I received a full Fulbright scholarship to study in the United States. I was so proud. My parents were so proud of me. And all of that because I did not quit in that first year of my secondary school. Coming forward to the Toastmasters years. Yes, there are times that we feel great because we received ribbons, because we received certificates, and because we received awards. But there are times that the microphones are not working. We're preparing for a speech and it doesn't come right. We forget our lines. We're not being evaluated the way we wanted to be evaluated. And we feel like we want to quit. I was about to take a break, little before Switzerland, because I was going to start the pathways. But then I went to Switzerland, and that was a window of opportunity. So much to learn, to self-develop, the networking, the workshops, the presentations. And some of these people are coming here next Saturday to teach us about Toastmasters. Isn't that great? So, no matter what if you get toasted? What if you get burned? Just scratch this a bit off and ask an experienced Toastmaster for brunch. You never know how much you can learn from them. And remember, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, to enjoy your journey to Ithaca of wisdom. Mr. Toastmaster.